in Arabic if you allow me. مساء الخير جميعا. اسمحوا لي بس أعبر عن فعلا تقديري وسعادتي إنه أنا موجودة على بانل عليه ما شاء الله عمالقة يعني من الصناعة الدوائية، وبشكر أحمد وبشكر إينوكس على الفرصة العظيمة هاي. Let me start by making a small introduction. I'm very happy to be at this panel with you guys. I'm gonna let everyone introduce themselves the way they see appropriate. Dr. Ahmed Zaghloul, Dr. Samar, Dr. Ahmed Helal, Engineer Yasser, and Massimo. I would like you just to say whatever you think is appropriate to describe your position and what you do and how you do it. Please. تفضل دكتور.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنا اسمي أحمد زغلول. أنا the chairman and CEO شركة أرت فارما للصناعة الدوائية. يعني in short كده my career in the pharmaceutical industry يمتد حوالي 45 سنة. بس أنا مش كبير قوي يعني. إنما هم 45 سنة الحمد لله في صناعة الدواء في مصر. اشتغلت في شركات مالتي ناشونال، شركات قطاع اعمال، جوينت فينتشرز، شركات خاصه مصريه، وانا اخيرا بقى في ارت فارما. فانا مش عاوز اطول عليكم لان لو قعدت اتكلم على 45 سنه مش هنخلص يعني.
اهلا وسهلا يا دكتور. دكتوره سمر.
مساء الخير عليكم. يعني thank you so much for this opportunity ان انا اكون مع حضراتكم النهارده مع قامات في صناعة الدواء. أنا سمر منصور, Professor of Pharmaceutical Technology. Same time from 2 years ago, I'm the Dean for the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Engineering at the German International University. إن شاء الله يعني نتكلم معاكم النهارده في الموضوع.
إن شاء الله. دكتورة بس قبل ما أروح للبشمهندس، أنا شايفة طلابك مبسوطين. بضحكوا وانت بتعرفي
في سينيورز
ميزت انهم طلابها قد ما هم مبسوطين.
والناحيه الثانيه فارماسيست برضو من
بسم الله ما شاء الله
البريفيوس سكول. ان شاء الله خير.
انجينير ياسر. اهلا وسهلا.
اهلا بحضرتك يا فندم. انا بشكر إينوكس على التجمع الجميل دوت، وبشكر ان انا في وجودي مع حضرتك ومع دكتور احمد والدكتوره سمر مهندس احمد هلال وماسيمو. أنا المهندس ياسر جودة، خريج هندسة وتكنولوجيا سنة 95. اشتغلت 4 سنين كده قبل الأدوية في مجال الكمبيوتر، بعد كده من 99 شغال في مجال الأدوية. ابتديت الكارير بتاع الأدوية ده مهندس صيانة صغير لغاية دلوقتي الحمد لله أنا مدير عام شركة فيتابيوتكس مصر. أغلبية شغلي كله كان في البروجكت والإنجينيرينج الخاص بمصانع الأدوية.
أهلا وسهلا يا دكتور.
أهلا بحضرتك.
باشمهندس أحمد.
اهلا وسهلا.
اهلا فيك.
شكرا جزيلا طبعا يعني على الدعوه الجميله ديت. انا اصغر واحد بقى في I'm the very youngest and low experience one here. Thank you for this invitation from INNOX. Thank you Yara, Dr. Ahmed, Dr. Samar, Engineer Yasser, Mr. Massimo. My name is Ahmed Helal. I graduated from Engineering Faculty, Alexandria University 2008. Working in pharmaceutical sector. Now I am engineering manager for Jamjoom Pharma Egypt site and project manager for global projects for Jamjoom Pharma in Egypt, Saudi and Algeria.
ما شاء الله.
Thank you.
أهلا وسهلا.
Massimo, your turn.
Your turn.
Massimo Castellarin. I have also engineering background. I'm in this field since 35 years. I'm currently the 3rd generation on the pharmaceutical field. So my grandfather started in the 50s to produce sterilizer, then the business has been continued by my father, and lately, as you know, by myself in the last 35 years. So I saw a lot of transformations in the global pharmaceutical market.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So we will start with Dr. Ahmed. You have been, Doctor, a chairman and a CEO for many of the pharmaceutical companies in Egypt. You know a lot about the local market. I'm gonna just brief my question. What are the challenges, the main challenges that are facing the Egyptian local market at these days? Is it the raw material, the capacity of the people, the cash flow? What do you see exactly are the challenges?
It's a very, very political decision, actually, how to talk
No
about
politics.
this. Yeah, but in reality, in Egypt, just to talk about the challenges, the Egyptian pharmaceutical industry is one of the very old industries in the region. Yeah. The pharmaceutical industry in Egypt started practically in 1939.
I think it's the oldest.
It is the oldest, actually. I think
yeah.
39 was the Master for Pharmaceutical Industries was established by Talat Harb at that time, and it was the first pharmaceutical factory in the region. It's actually older than some countries in the region. But anyway, the problem that it's the same like other sectors of life in Egypt. We start, we become the bigger, and then we stop at this in our place. We don't move. Others start after us, and they come and bypass us and move forward. I think the main challenge that caused us to do that is the strategic vision for the pharmaceutical industry in Egypt by the different ruling governments in Egypt. They didn't have a clear strategy for this industry. And actually, we talked with the policymakers several times about this. For a long time, the government used the pharmaceutical industry just for the supplying the local market with economical products, cheap products, so that they can give the Egyptian patient the product at the lowest cost. And this is actually killed a lot of things in the industry. They killed the innovation, the desire to grow. Because in reality, in the Egyptian pharmaceutical industry, we don't lack the brains, the staff, the experience, even the money and the investment. There is a lot of money and people can invest in this industry. But always the policy of the government was making the industry handicapped.
Yeah.
And they used to, and it was not designed for export or to lead the region around us. Then after that, when they discovered that some other companies in some other countries closer to us became more bigger than the Egyptian companies, and they invaded the markets that we were usually using it in a monopoly, they tried to move back to change this policy. But in a matter of fact, just by talks, not by putting clear decisions and the clear regulations to improve things. I think nowadays we have moved a little bit in terms of the regulatory issues. The government, by making starting the EDA, which is started now to put some sort of regulations to improve the quality, to upgrade the quality. The problem here that this is quality means cost. And now the cost compared to the prices of the pharmaceutical industry is a very big challenge.
Yes.
And how can to adjust in improving the quality to meet the requirements of the international world around us and to keep the prices low, this is very difficult. And
it's a very, very big challenge. This leads to my next question. So what are, in your vision, the strategic solutions? Or the innovative solutions, or any solutions that can help these companies?
Frankly speaking, I think we have to look around us. And I will take the Jordanian example, because frankly speaking, because I've witnessed the emergence and the start of Al-Hikma.
Yes.
It was a very small family business.
Yes.
But the strategic decision of the Jordanian government not to tie Al-Hikma with lower prices to supply the Jordanian market, they left them. If you want cheaper products, go to India and China and get cheaper products. But leave them to do. Nowadays, Al-Hikma is one of the biggest generic supplier in the world.
It's the third group.
Yeah.
It's the third generic
in
group.
Egypt, we have to make it a strategic decision to free the industry from these rules that making them handicapped, crippling. We cannot move forward because of this. So they have to leave them in order to work. And if you would like cheaper prices, there is a lot of things. Because nowadays we have another difficult problem and the challenge. Competing in the other markets nowadays, we face the cheaper products coming from India and
because the price of origin is very low. The price of origin is very low, which makes it
it's not only not only the APIs.
Yeah.
Egypt now, the cost in Egypt now is very high compared in terms of utilities, the electricity, water, everything.
Even salaries, it's becoming higher.
Even the fees that the government is taking from us is very high now.
Higher.
So our ability to compete with the Indian products in Africa,
very hard.
Very difficult, very difficult. Hard. Unless we go, also we have to identify the target markets for us. Yeah. We are always competing for Africa, and this is not the proper target market.
Yeah.
We need to go.
If you go to other markets, you have to upgrade the quality, which means more cost.
Yeah, to upgrade the quality, to give them a good profit margin so that they can invest more in marketing.
Of course.
Without this, we will always be confined to this local market.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Dr. Samar, actually, I was really eager to talk to you, because I'm a big fan of the pharmaceutical engineering major. We have the same in Jordan, the same major. And for me personally, I have recruited a lot of graduates from that program. And I know the impact that these students make on the industry. So first of all, how do you see this new major? You have two graduate alumni. So how do you see this major impact on the industry in the coming few years?
Okay. Let's start that I'm honored that I shared in teaching and in designing the educational programs in 4 universities. 3 of them pharmacy, and the final one pharmaceutical engineering in the field of pharmaceutical technology specifically. Regarding the pharmacy part, we always think for the part of the R&D. We always think how to enrich the research and development in our graduates, and the part of the quality and the part of the production. But at the same time, all the pharmacy programs lack the part of engineering, due to the pharmaceutical program includes another part, which is the patient part, such as the pharmacology and the clinical pharmacy and the other parts, not only the production of pharmaceutical products. So, as the development, as Dr. Ahmed mentioned, that the pharmaceutical industry at Egypt developed over years, and there was a healthcare transformation starting from 2018 in Egypt by the establishment of a lot of new authorities at Egypt, such as the Egyptian Drug Authority, and to be the regulator for all the medication at Egypt, and at the same time the UHIA, the EHA, اللي هو new health insurance coverage at Egypt, and separating the EDA from the Ministry of Health, and also the strategic planning for Egypt in order to be a hub for the medication, to export medication to the Middle East and to the Africa. And we have, by the way, the expertise, and we have the manpower and everything to be the hub for that. That's why the government started to think of the medication city, Medina al-Dawa, Egypto Pharma, and to attract the international company to make a partnership with Egypt in order to have a hub for the manufacturing of the pharmaceutical products, not only the generic one, but also, like for example, Roche, they don't have a facility or a factory inside Egypt, so let's go into Egypto Pharma to make your products. At the other time also, or other thing is thinking of the biological products and the vaccines, and now the Africa CDC make Egypt as hub for that. So at that time, the German International University, and when we signing, by the way, the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi signed the inauguration or establishment of the German International University with the German government. At that time, they think of that Egypt needs to have pharmaceutical engineering. Pharmaceutical engineering fill in the gap between the engineering and the pharmacy, where the engineer from day one, they know everything about how to make medication, cosmetic products, biopharmaceutical products, everything, and at the same time, all the obstacles, all the production lines, the quality, the validation, the industrial planning, the supply chain, project management, everything regarding the pharmaceutical industry from A to Z, they know everything about it. This is number one. Number two, how to teach inside this major. We teach by transferring the experience from day one. Not only academics that can teach to our students, but we collaborate with the pharma industry and the biopharma industry and the cosmetics industry, and combining between the academia and the academic professors with the expertise from the pharmaceutical companies to share in teaching lectures, inviting them to major talks, making panel discussions, workshops with Egypt and with companies from Germany to make the bachelor project. The final year at the study of this major composed of two parts. The first part is bachelor project. Most of the topics of the bachelor project came from the industry, not from the academia. Okay. And all the engineers and the pharmacists, the heads of sectors from the pharma industries combine or share in the supervision of these bachelor projects. And finally, we have 5 months training inside the industry. Now we have 2 graduation classes. I think the feedback from the pharma market is very crucial and very important to us. And we, by the way, have the mentality of the continuous improvement cycle, which is a core of the quality assurance. So we have a lot of processes regarding the implementation of the improvement. We always take the feedback from our students, take the feedback from the stakeholders, from the employers, from the graduates, in order to improve our courses and our projects for that. We hope that after 5 years from now, that all or most or half of the audience in the hall being part and from the pharmaceutical engineering and to be integrated in all the industry to for the betterment or the upgrading of the pharmaceutical industry in the Middle East and all over the world. By the way, a lot of our graduates already now in Germany joining work
Companies.
there, and this is the vision and mission of the GIU, is to have a global citizen that can fit in every country, in every place, and support that. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you very much. Actually, I had another question, but you
Okay.
answered my question, which is the lines of collaboration with the industry. I have just one thing
Yes,
I want to ask
please,
about.
feel free.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Is there any programs for these graduates in collaboration for the industry, so companies can
Yes.
interview them, give them some some chance to do internships that ends with job acquiring or something?
It is a core. From the beginning, as I mentioned, we signed already a lot of memorandum of understanding with the pharma companies at Egypt and at Germany. We have collaborations also and memorandum of understanding with other majors of pharmaceutical engineering at Germany. And every year we have 2 main events. We invite most of you to attend with us. The first one is the career or the employment fair at the German International University. Every company can join us and interview them to take them inside their companies for 5-month internship, which is a core in the program. And the second one which is the presentation of the bachelor projects. After finalizing of the bachelor projects for the students, we have exhibition, and we invite all the pharma companies or the engineers or the pharmacists to attend the exhibition and to have direct discussion with their projects, with the students, in order to select from them either for internship or either for recruitment.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Engineer Yasser, now we're gonna go technical.
Yes. Okay.
I know that there is a lot of challenges regarding the design and the setup of the new facilities and the setup of the current facilities, whether in Egypt or in the Middle East region.
Yes, okay.
And there is a lot of, I don't want to say conflicts, but there is a lot of non-harmonized
Yes.
regulations
Yes.
that comes from different parties, which make a job and a task like project management, conceptual design in specific, very, very hard task. How do you see these challenges in Egypt, and how do you think about it from a project management perspective?
First the challenge is coming from the owner first.
Oh, yeah.
Because
He's the first
okay.
challenge.
Yes, okay. It's
We don't
coming
have
with-
any owners here. Nobody is going to be...
He didn't know any vision for he need everything in the factory.
Yeah.
He needs sterile, he needs solid, he needs ointments, he needs
In the same place.
in the same place.
With the
He
same
need
air handling
everything.
unit.
It's okay. But first thing should be have a visibility study, good visibility study
course.
for the project.
Of
Okay.
course.
And then should be have a good conceptual design.
Of course.
Everything starting right will be end right. It's okay. Any project can start with the conceptual design, basic design, and detailed design, and validation phase. It is the last one.
Yes.
If you start conceptual design, he need many thinking,
Yes.
more thinking about what you need. It's okay. Have a vision for the future.
Yes.
What you need now. Many owners need to now. I need to work. I need to start. I need to start. After then after starting, everything is clogged and everything is stopped. He need to now the market demand the marketing and stop everything cannot be upgrade for the factory.
Of course.
So first thing is about the conceptual design, starting with good conceptual design, many thinking on conceptual design, good and basic design, and detailed design, and another working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another challenge is about the after finishing everything in the conceptual design and details, the challenge about the approval from the authority.
Yeah.
Approval for electricity, approval for firefighting, approval for the MOH. Also, they have many regulation in the MOH, maybe many some people regulate about the ISO, about ISO 14614.
644.
Okay,
Yeah.
and another one is about the ISP and WHO. It is
Yeah.
different. It's different.
Non-harmonized.
It's okay. Yes, non-harmonized.
Non-harmonized.
It's okay.
Yeah.
In MOH, you have some of regulations from 3 years ago. Released some of new regulation in Egyptian market,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
now it's very good regulation. He takes a stick in the middle. It's okay. Have between the
WHO and
WHO
ISPE
and the
from
ISP.
one
It's
from
okay.
one side and the ISO from the
That's
other
okay.
side.
This is most of the change.
Yeah, this is related to design. Also, I want because you have been in the project management. Project management is also a very big hustle.
It's okay.
If you have different vendors, specifically in the Arab world, we think that we are better by getting different vendors and try to do the project management ourselves.
Okay.
With companies that have this experience, this is okay. But
okay.
with solo investors, he kills himself.
Okay. Yes, okay.
So I would like to hear more also about the project management challenges. What do you see in the market? How we can address this in an innovative way?
Okay. Project management should be starting with think big, and then act small.
Yeah,
Any project you should be start with think big. Should
Yes.
be starting and thinking for how to start the project.
Yes.
Think with our team.
Yes.
The all teams of engineering. About what URS for each items in the factory. Select the BOQ, good BOQ for the MEB work.
Yes.
It's okay. And with the consultation office, should be taken care about the vendor of this equipment and instruments. And then another thing about the inside the production area should be put the good URS for the machines. It's okay.
Definitely.
And then you can start small, starting with the structure and then MEB work. Start the panel and then we can start the machine and
make it in phases and small steps.
Yes, it's okay.
My last question.
It's okay.
It's not related to engineering aspect. I would like to ask you about your current position as the GM for Vitabiotics and how do you see such an innovative and different product drive in the Egyptian market, and what do you expect for such initiatives?
Vitabiotics, as you know, it's okay, and all people know it is working in the multivitamins. It is a UK company. It's okay. Now is a vision of the UK to start in the factory of Egypt, to expand the factory in Egypt.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay.
Engineer Ahmed. Actually, my main concern when I was putting your questions was you're a middle guy. you really rely in the middle of the sandwich. Okay, it's a
good place to be.
You have the relationship with the investors coming from outside Egypt with their own ecosystem. Okay, what they know, what they inherit. And you have to deal with the outside vendors who will work with you. How does that feel?
It's feel good.
Very good.
Actually, it's a very good question because, you know, most of the challenges, I think also it's related to this event.
Yeah.
When I think I will come to speak with Yara and in front of you, and what is challenge I'm looking forward for this. Actually, it's how to have a partnership. This is my mindset. Because, as you said, we have a lot of partnership needs. To have a partner with you, like designer, it's a partner. Consultant is a partner.
Of course.
Maybe the equipment purchaser is a partner.
Yes.
Your contractor is a partner. Even your team is partner. How Dr. Samar said, they can feed the market. And actually, as Dr. Ahmed said, it started as honestly. He said it very honest, and also Dr. Engineering said. It's very important to understand how you have a partnership.
Yes.
Because you should be a good partner, and the other side of the table should also be a good partner. From my side, I should give my partner what I need from the beginning. It's a very important point. As Massimo said in his presentation, the URS and the QRS and this kind of thing. And I think بالعربي يعني احنا في السوق بتاعنا واحدة من الحاجات اللي احنا مقصرين فيها جدا وانا I think how to do a URS right way from the beginning of the project. How to tell your partner what you need. Actually, we start with something, move, and in the middle of the way, you start to strike.
Stop. We're stuck.
You should do that. No, you shouldn't. It is not in contract. You should not pay for this. I will pay for that, and this kind of thing. So I think the most point challenge for me related to this event and related to your question, how to have a good partner. How to be a good partner and how to have a qualified one. Because there are a lot of people sell equipment.
Totally.
But also I was very impressed from Massimo presentation. If you bring something and put inside your site without risk assessment, and you find that a huge problem.
Yeah.
Like that you bring something 400 meters height and your door is 202 meters.
Yeah.
That's it. So I think from the beginning to have in this middle of sandwich,
Yeah.
you should know what you need, very clear, and how to address it to your
Vendors.
communications, to your vendor, to your partner, and think like partnership way because partners meet two sides
Two sides, yeah.
and one objective.
Sarabor, yeah,
And one objective.
of course,
And again, we are working in this kind of industry. It's a very ethically.
of course.
At the end of the day, you are not producing plastic. I'm
No,
very.
no, you're producing for a
I
patient.
like plastic, but at the end of the day, you are producing pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, yeah.
And our partners should also understand our ethically.
Yes.
That at the end of the day, you will produce something. My father, your mother, your wife, if you love your wife, she will take this medicine, and it will be penetrated.
Of course.
There are something happened for her. So our partner also should understand this ethically,
Yeah.
understand this quality. Actually, one of the most thing I educated in Jamjoom Pharma from first days, they told me, Ahmed, our quality is a default. Is a ABC. So they understand our quality, they understand our ethically, this kind of thing. So I think the most important here, as a key answer for your question, Yara, how can you understand what you need and how you can address it to your partners?
Yeah, I always, I love the term managing expectations. I love that term in partnerships because everybody have different expectations. If you're not explicit, if you're not clear, if it's not so transparent, both parties will be dissatisfied.
Actually, in project management, the first thing I think they are educated us in project management,
Yeah,
the stakeholders engagement.
yeah.
Before even the timeline, before even the budget, they educated us how to engage. First, how to nominate your stakeholders, how to engage your stakeholders, how to communicate your stakeholders. And here, these as you said, maybe you are in some project and each one in the same room has different expectation.
Of course.
And if not us manage our partner and ourselves, it will be a big mess.
Of course.
And you will find a fights all over the road. So I think, again, as a partnership, we should understand it's the key question, the key point. What we need and how can we address, and how can we manage the expectation.
Okay. From your also experience in the local market, representing a regional company, and also working in other markets as a project manager, what do you see the immediate actions that can be done somehow that can push the market further to address these challenges that these investors are facing?
It's a huge question, but I think from my point of view, stick to your quality, do better, do more, and move the marketing forward.
Yeah.
This kind of thing, it will make a difference and make efforts. Need a lot of efforts, but this kind of thing which, احنا في مصر يعني تعرف لازم تميز I think you should stick to your quality, do more, do big effort to push.
Yes.
I think this may move the market positively.
And if I may add to that, all the stakeholders should have the same vision. Everybody should have the same vision. The industry, the regulator, the academia, everybody should have the same vision. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Thank you for your answers. Massimo, you don't have our problems.
Even more.
Even more, oh my God. Okay, let's talk, because you have this European experience.
Yes.
How do you see we can reflect this European experience with your day-to-day cooperations in the Egyptian market, for instance, or in the MENA region?
Okay, if you talk in general about the quality, what is requested in Europe, it is also requested in the Middle East right now.
Yeah, it's the same.
That's part of our job. I mean, if you do develop pharmaceutical machineries, GMP compliant machineries, FDA approved machineries, you have to use the same standards globally,
Definitely.
independently of the budget.
Yeah.
Then obviously as a company, I'm here or everywhere to make money, as every company. Making money means using the money for investment, for creating new jobs, for inventing new technologies. So on the top of that, you have to have always, as you know, a very deep analysis on the, how to say, design and vendor list to make profitable your business.
Yeah.
Without money, right now,
You can't
as
you can't
doctor
sustain.
says, the governments are not supporting us any longer.
No.
They are charging us more taxes because they consider us as a luxury product. And then, as you know, we have to make by our own, trying to fit our products in every market where we want to expand, where we want, as you know, to grow, but in a clever way which allow us, as you know, to make, how to say, at the end, as you know, profitable business. Going back on your original question about a manufacturing company, because basically I'm a manufacturing company, it is asked not to be any longer just a manufacturing company.
Yeah. Innovative
Due to
hub.
the lack of experience of some investors, especially who is a financial investment, it is required the supplier to the vendor of machine also to, now they use in Europe this wording, servitization. So to provide not only the hardware, but all the knowledge, the know-how to help the customer or the end user to grow together with you. As much as you transfer, as much as you can receive back. If you keep your secrets, I always say, you will not grow. You have to disclose your secrets to develop, to leave space to develop as humans, as companies, as a technology. That's the secret. So the only recommendation I want to transfer to the Egyptian market, you are already in a good way. I mean, comparing to many other countries where there is not this pharmaceutical culture. Because sometimes I sit with the gentlemen, they have not idea on what they are doing. They just heard from their banker, from their financial investor, they can make a lot of money doing pharmaceuticals.
So let's do a factory.
But this is not.
No, this is not. And actually, the
it is a
Egyptian market,
consequence.
it's mature. It's a bit mature market considering the region somehow. My next question is around the same idea that you have tackled now. You said I cannot sell a machine anymore, or I cannot sell something very rigid without service. So when we talk about services, when we talk about knowledge transfer, how do you see this happening with the region or with Egypt?
Now, here, how to say, it is not so. Basically, every company, they do have their very strong engineering, how to say, process engineers. Let's talk about process. I go straight.
Yeah.
Process engineers. So we talk a language and we understand each other.
Yeah.
Some other places it's not like that.
I agree.
They don't pick what you're trying to transfer. That's with the professor, I was perfectly aligned with her because you have to create this culture upfront.
Totally.
So these guys, once they enter to the how to say, to the job, as you know, as a juniors, once they get in contact with the production, they should already know, at least from the academic point of view, but also touch with their hands. I have some of the design engineers, they don't want to touch with their hands the product. I said, look, if you want to be a great designer, you have to go to the production walls, talking to who assembled the machine and speaking about the problems that they will face during the maintenance, during the operations of this.
Definitely.
Machine. So we still have to go back on what maybe our, being an European, we were 40 years back, in which the designer was also the first to go in production and help, how to say, the blue collar to develop the machine, to install the machine.
Yes, definitely. Do we still have time to take some questions from the audience? Yes? Any questions? Thank you very much, everyone. But I'm going to take some questions if anybody has questions. Any questions? It seems that we don't have any questions. Thank you very much for the very enriching talk. It was really pleasure meeting you all. It was pleasure talking to you. Thank you, INNOX. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the audience for coming and for listening to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.